Okay, guys, yes, I am now on analysis mode, and now time to break down the trailer for you guys. Hold up. I'ma do this real quick because I just need to do this. We are going to turn off the volume for this one, so yeah. Stay with me.
If their operation.
The trailer starts on this side, and yes, it does because this is the shot of the hold the damage and more like destroy Tokyo from the last film. We can actually see. I may want to slow down this one because beware, I might slow it down as it is. So yeah,
Fail.
as such, oh crap, as such, as we do get to this shot where we have English, and of course they did say, of course, because in case this doesn't work, they're gonna try a new weapon. So either way, say this looks like they're still gonna use Japanese subtitles, but still they're gonna use some English ones as well. So English is still gonna be in the movie. Well, actually, more like Japanese still gonna be in the movie, but still, English is very new now. Since we know Godzilla films do use English. Well, not a lot, but this is apparently now a new factor.
That was
since,
my
of course,
reaction back on
we
Tuesday,
never really
so yes.
seen
And I did find
Japanese
that
people and
unknowingly
English
the guy who
people
did the
in
Godzilla hangover
like just
is
one movie.
alive. So
But
he's not dead.
now we do. Okay.
Yeah, we're back. But
And
still,
that's the next shot.
I'm not gonna lie.
Is of course that says
I'm
2
gonna-
years have
yeah,
passed.
but still,
Since
a-
1949.
When Manzuru comes
So
out,
yes,
I'm
this
gonna go
takes
see
place
it.
in
But
1949,
now,
or am
it
I
is
wrong?
time we do the
Because to be honest,
analysis for this trailer.
I'm gonna have to rewatch
And not gonna
Godzilla
lie,
minus
I'm
one
peak, so let's get into it.
to see when that takes place. So yeah, I am now gonna see if I'm right, if it does take place in 1949, or I'm wrong. I don't know, but hey, I'm just guessing. So yeah, the next shot does have. A minute.
Third drop.
Does have some people in the office. So it looks like this could be the Americans, aka us, and as such, if it is the Americans, let me just say it in here now. Dog, we are done for. Yes, I know the Americans just want to say, what the frick is a kilometer? And yes, I know. But still, not gonna lie, I can see them just doing this and look like they were there during the whole events of minus one. Well, not all the events, but they were apparently there since, of course, they did know about Godzilla in the movie. They weren't really known of it since both Japanese ships and American ships was destroyed in the movie. And since the Americans did not get involved with minus one's, attacks, because they did not, and I mean not, want to get involved because, of course, the Union, aka Soviet Union, was now getting some ideas. So yeah, letting you know just that, why Americans wasn't involved in the last film. The explanation's right there. But still, let me continue. And we can hear them just say abort third drop.
Pete.
And of course, we can see them, we see footage, and this time it's black and white. And of course, this is a reference to not only the 1954 film, but also pretty much a reference to one of the versions for minus one, being, of course, Godzilla minus one in color. So apparently, this is only that. This is a reference to that, but still, let me continue. Says we can see the Americans was there during the events of it all, of minus one, and dog, they were seeing it. So they were about to nuke the whole thing in case it failed. And it didn't work. Well, sort of. So yeah. You know, by post-credit scene, you know.
Third drop.
And it says new threat, so either way, I like to get into some little animalistic now, because of course, the only threats that are now known of to now here, and yes, if I'm very wrong in this, I'm just guessing, since of course I'm not trying to be spoiled of who the villain is of the movie. So yeah, I'm trying to avoid spoilers there. So yeah. As such, fans are saying, of course, this new threat could be Hedorah or Narco, who could be buff Godzilla in the trailer. But I'm hopefully aware that's not the case. Since if it is, I'ma be sad for that. So yeah. But still, looks like this film will be around the main characters again. And we have nice English ones now. Let's go! And of course, this could be King Ghidorah, who hasn't been seen ever since, well, GVK. And King of the Monsters. I'm saying those because, of course, King Ghidorah was in the movie, but, well, not technically, but still, he was in the movie. Because now it's Kevin, but still, hey, still him, though, so yeah. And also, basically, of course, it could be him, because he was in Godzilla Ride, because it can't be Mechagodzilla now, because, of course, that boy, well, was told by director Yamazaki, but did say, of course, he wouldn't be a good idea for a villain for Godzilla in -0, so really doesn't fit the text. Since, well, yes, it could fit it for the gravity thing, but still no. But also, it could also be, well, I did see a fan animation, and they did say, of course, it could be in this fan, well, not they said, but it could be in Gears 2, because, well, this fan animation actually had in Gears in it. So, yeah. Now let's continue. And of course, we can see, of course, the kid from the last film, and as such, Noriko, who is Krishna. But the one thing that got me intrigued is the toy that she's holding. This could be either a Mothra toy that of course Noriko made for her, or just something random, but I am saying this could be Mothra, so yeah. Just to let you guys know that, because I'm noticing people not seeing that, but only aware about Noriko. And of course, if you know from the last film, Noriko did have that little G-cell on her neck in the last film. Just to let you all know that, so yeah. And, hold on a minute.
Fourth.
We can see she is crying. So it looks like she still have the eye patch from the first film. Because I'm wondering if she could either be, well, I'm theorized for this one, because she could be either turned into Mothra, Hedorah, or just another Godzilla, because that is, Jesus Christ, we about have -1 and -0 on our hands. But yeah, let me continue. And we can see he, my boy, once again, driving the airplane, and this time he's actually crying. And we can see a city is below, and we can see debris in the air, so it looks like something has happened, and he is not happy. And then we get this. Now, like I said, gravity, I am now surprised this would still be in its whole thing. Got everyone back, as well from some new characters in the movie. So yeah. This is of course, this is basically blue now. So either way, this could be, of course, someone new who we never seen before. Or King Ghidorah. Since I'm leaning hopefully to King Ghidorah, because, Jesus Christ, we need him now. Since, of course, the man is faced to be Godzilla's arch nemesis, so this could be it. But with the blue color scheme to hide it. That's just my theory. Again, okay, I'm not even gonna do meme. And of course, we can see these people are running, but we don't know from what, because of course, yes, you know from what, because either way, we do not know who, because yes, the building did fall, that's why they're running, but still, we do not know what made it fall, though. So, yeah. Until we get official trailer, I'm gonna have to wait. And then, we get Godzilla, who is now bulked up like he's Hulk. It's not really the full design, but hey, I can see it. Because, not gonna lie, this man is now buff. He's bulked to the brim. And plus, he has come out the water, and he's lunging on an airplane. And his arms are big. So, yeah, we can see, of course, this man It's still rocking the -1 design, but with some added buffs into him. So yeah. We can wind up to the next one. Because this is crazy, to be honest. He's actually walking towards the Statue of Liberty, but if you actually continue playing it, he is walking past it. And that man the same size as he was. So either way I say this, I'm glad this movie's coming out. I'm really hopeful. This looks like a banger. So yeah. And yes, this will be made for IMAX as well for other theaters. Such this comes out November 6, 2026. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna go see the movie. So yes, are you guys hyped or not? Let me know.